down through the ages.
We're on the way. The Milan derby, one of European football's best known, best loved occasions. More than 100 years in the playing.
Well, talking about straight into the melting pot, an opening day derby, unusual and not ideal, but a great motivation to kickstart your season and certainly put your arch rivals in their place too.
Çalhanoğlu, he's got away. In by Çalhanoğlu, gets up to head it! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Towering header! Goal, Milan! And that's got him off to a flyer! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Inter Milan trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Turns and goes back. How about it? Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Milan start a new era under a new manager, someone making his senior managerial debut. So given your extensive football knowledge, Jim, what do you think?
I think it's sink or swim time for him, Peter, an appointment that's...
Great leap! Oh, the ball's come loose! Abate passes it forward. Lukaku, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. And it's Perisic. D'Ambrosio goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries a through ball. Çalhanoğlu with the ball through. He's gone for it! Worth a try, but not this time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Aimed long and direct. Castillejo. Ibrahimovic. On the ball's Ibrahimovic! He's got away with one there. Forward it goes. And it's D'Ambrosio. Going through. Brushed off the ball there.
Romagnoli.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Ibrahimovic passes it through. And it's Lukaku. Perisic, played out to the right. Borja Valero tries making a foray down the right. Rodriguez gets his foot in there. That's not going to make it. Lukaku hoists it high. Header! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Perisic. And it's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Lukaku nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Perisic. Keita. Perisic floats one over. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close sport half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Milan, happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Milan carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Tabate. Çalhanoğlu. Looks like a good ball through. Ibrahimovic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Aimed long and direct. Nainggolan. Out wide to the right. Lukaku looks to slip it through. Valero. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Forward it goes. And it's Eriksen. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Castillejo. Ibrahimovic.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Surely! Played into the middle, up to meet it! And in again!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the pass. Big chance! Back of the net!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's come loose. So what now? Up for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Bermudez tries to get it forward quickly. D'Ambrosio. Mario comes sliding in. Keita. And it's Lukaku. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rodriguez goes for the cross.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Looks to thread it through. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to dink it in. It's broken loose. And a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Çalhanoğlu with the ball through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.